Welcome to Comics with Dan. I'm going to be reviewing Something is Killing the Children, number 38. So I've reviewed a few Something is Killing the Children books over the past couple months, and the arc that we're in now, it takes place before the Archer's Peak saga, which prior to reviewing number 36, I hadn't read that. But I did go back and I read volumes 1, 2, 3, and 4 of Something is Killing the Children, and I just started on the deluxe hardcover book 2 that just came out from Boom Studios. So I'm starting to get caught up, and it's giving me a little bit more background on the character. The arc that we're in now, like I said, it takes place before the Archer's Peak saga, and it's essentially just standalone stories of Erica fighting monsters, and I can see how in some cases, particularly in issue 36 and definitely 37, that it would be sort of a good point for folks to jump on the book, see if it's something that they would enjoy, and then go back, because that's essentially what I did. But I don't think that issue number 38 accomplished that at all. Issue number 38 essentially all takes place inside a treehouse of some kids that Erica's hidden in because she's been injured by a monster. The kids that find her are almost tricked by her little monster octopus thing to go and try to find the monster and fight it themselves, which you can see it's kind of an interesting look because the octopus is trying to basically trick these kids into going to their deaths, and but I think my biggest complaint is that outside of that, there's not a lot to the story. Not a lot happens outside of that. Erica doesn't fight a monster during this issue. There's this cool part where she, cuts this girl's hair to help her out, but it's overall just not a lot happens. And at the same time, I don't think that it's a good representation of the book. So if someone were to pick up issue 38 thinking, well, I'll give it a try and check it out, they probably would drop the book because it wasn't a very good issue. I think that this was a typical showing from Werther Dell'Edera. There wasn't a whole lot of action for him to draw, so I don't know how exciting of a book this was for him to draw. He still managed to get some cool shots in there. There's one in particular of a treehouse that I thought was really cool, and then the ending shot at the end of the book that was a nice splash page that was really cool. The art didn't really stand out all that much. It was pretty much par for the course for the series. I did enjoy Miguel Muerto's colors a good bit. He generally does a pretty good job of establishing a good tone for the book. I do think he kind of used lighter colors here because it was a little bit of lighter fare. So I think that his colors really played well into the story. I do think that the lettering from And World Design was particularly good this issue. Even though there wasn't a lot of action, there was still a lot of sound effects worked in, and so I thought that those were really well done. So I appreciated all the varying sound effects, and then obviously the variation on the speech bubbles for the octopus monster being the sort of purple, crumbly looking speech bubbles that give you sort of a kind of creepy feel to whatever the octopus is saying, which is definitely the right vibe for the kind of stuff that he was trying to make happen. Overall, I gave this 3 stars out of 5 on League of Comic Geeks. It was definitely the weakest of the issues that I've read so far. I still like the concept of, they're calling them road stories, just Erica Slaughter running around and fighting monsters, sort of one-shot issues. I like the idea, but this was definitely the weakest that I've seen so far. Make sure you like the video, make sure that you subscribe, check out these other videos here, and thanks for watching.